Established in 2008 in New York City, Creative Mornings was a way to bring the local creative community and present them to a new audience. Tina Roth Eisenberg, who also runs Tally, To-Do, and Studio Mates, started Creative Mornings after attending many conferences. She wanted something that was more accessible, that bring like-minded people together, and also something that celebrated the local community and was definitely free of charge. These are the basic ideas that encompass Creative Mornings. Today, there are 49 chapters all across the world, and this nonprofit has grown significantly since it first started. Good morning, everyone. I want to thank you for joining me today to speak to you about Creative Mornings and how you all can involve your businesses and your companies in this organization. I'm Nathaniel, the Sponsorship Director for Creative Mornings here in Austin, and I'll speak to you about Creative Mornings, why you need us and we need you. And I'll speak to you about Creative Mornings here in Austin, Texas, and why we want to make it significant here in Austin. I'll also compare it to other organizations of the sort, but show how we're a little different, how we're a little better. And if you could please help hold all questions towards the end, I would very much appreciate that. So basically, we are a free monthly lecture breakfast series, and we are dubbed TED for Design Wonks by Wired Magazine. It's a pretty basic right-on review of what we are. And how it all works is that at the beginning of each one of our events, we offer free coffee and a small little breakfast, and allow you to mingle around with other people where you can have the opportunity to communicate or converse with the current speaker of that morning, others who put that event together in that day, and other people that are just interested in learning something new, just like you. After that, you go on to view the lecture, and the lecture runs about 20 minutes long, and we hold authors, graphic designers, people who started their own design studio, and at the end we also offer a 10-minute questionnaire. Now, the way it used to work is that we would offer the speaker and allow them to show you how they work, but now Creative Mornings decided to put a theme on each one of our monthly events. And this kind of brings together all the global chapters into one little family. Now, why Creative Mornings needs your sponsor? That's very important to us. Now, we feel that if your company works with Creative Mornings, we can offer a great beneficial mutual partnership. Now, what we will do, we'll put your name up behind the speaker, put your name out there, show your name all around the audience, and we'll continue to thank you throughout the day through our Twitter and Tumblr feeds. Now this, we feel that it'll open your company to a new audience, an audience that you maybe have never decided to go for. And it'll also show the community, the local community and the arts community, that you care about the arts, that you care about something different, you care about what Creative Mornings represents. Now with your sponsorship, we'll just continue to do what we do. Now with your sponsorship, we find a location to hold our lectures. We find speakers to teach the community something new, and we offer some great coffee and a little breakfast. And we'll drop some knowledge on the audience and all of you all. Now we feel that with your sponsorship and Creative Mornings, we can really make some magic happen. Now bringing it to Austin, Texas, that's another great thing. Now to illustrate this idea, Austin, Texas is a little bit different than most cities. We are really self-expressive. We do little things different where we can have a catwalk with a smart car. We're really an artistic, creative city. But another thing that Austin holds dear to their heart is keeping local, buying local, eating local, just keeping local businesses running. And that's what Creative Mornings represents as well. Ben Tama, who is the creative director for Creative Mornings here in Austin, also works at a creative advertising agency, GSDM, here in Austin. And our first speaker for August is Austin Cleon, who's a local author, and he's also a poet. But the thing that Creative Mornings does is, since we offer it free, we give the community the chance to attend one of our events, so that gives an equal opportunity to everyone to attend these events. But why Creative Mornings? What makes us different than the other organizations, the other lecture series organizations? Now, if you look at the top ones, 99U, TED Talks, and Do Lectures. Now, straight off the bat, Do Lectures, 99U, they'll have 2 locations at the most with Do Lectures, held once a year, and they're very costly. But TED Talks, the great TED Talks, everyone knows about this. I love TED Talks, you guys probably love it. It's international, has multiple dates all around the world, have great speakers, and of course it's free of charge. And it's also a nonprofit organization. But the problem with TED Talks is that their speakers are usually economics people, people that run companies, big, large people that represent something not the normal community that everyone sees. And it's a little difficult and complicated to attend one of these events because it is highly desired. But with Creative Mornings, we run like a family. We offer local speakers with creative and artistic community, creative artistic speakers held monthly, have 49 chapters all across the world, and it is easy and free to attend. And we also, of course, offer coffee and breakfast. Now, though we have chapters that are run as units all across the globe, we do run as a family overall. We are globally connected. But what is it that you get out of it, out of Creative Mornings? Why should you sponsor us? Now, with your sponsorship, of course, I said that we'll continue to thank you, and your name will continue to live on through the internet, through Flickr, and the thanks will go on through Tumblr and Twitter. But you'll also represent Austin, Texas, the local Austin, Texas. You'll represent a community that cares, and it'll put your name out there to a new audience and show this creative community, people who take notes like this, people who do things differently. It'll show them that you care. Now, if you take the time to fill out the application that my assistant has passed out in this time, and if you have not, it's cool. Like during the questionnaire, you can finish everything off. If you take that time, we'll give you the opportunity, if you turn it in today, to represent a speaker of your choice, to represent a theme of your choice. Now, I want to thank y'all for joining me today about Creative Mornings, and I hope to speak to y'all further how you all can be part of Creative Mornings. And thank y'all today, and I am now open to questions.